Köra bagera.
Okay, that was really good. Let's try it one more time, a little bit slower, and I'll try. Maybe just go up here. Okay. One, two, let's go.
Everybody's nerdy in some way or another, and we just love taking the word nerd because like it should be de-weaponized a bit. It's not a bad word, and being interested in something deeply and having a hobby is not a bad thing.
I don't think we're masters of anything at all because we touch just surface level on many different things, and we just kind of started creating things because we were interested in making videos, making things, and kind of just telling the story of how we do that. But it was never a plan to end up where we are now, and I think that's kind of part of finding your style is just experimenting, just putting yourself out there, and it will kind of, at least in our case, it kind of shaped us.
Yeah, but I think so because you can only work with yourself at the current moment, and you always have to put yourself out there to be able to evaluate yourself and see what do you like to do and what do you not like maybe, and what can you improve.
We're currently in the basement, as you might see. So this is where we do all our projects, basically. I don't think you need that much space or that many things to create things. I mean, we started with a pen and paper, basically.
Like you've been bookbinding for 3 years, you still use the chair as your bookbinding jig, and you still use the meat press for pressing the book. You don't have a book press, you don't have a bookbinding jig, so it's all about what you can make yourself and how to make it work. At the end of the day, tools are just time savers. That's the great thing about making. We started without anything. Yeah, so we make how-to videos mainly, or I guess not how-to videos, but we make videos of us producing different kind of things. So we make props and fantasy items, dioramas. Martina's made a lot of books. And we make videos of us making stuff, basically.
Don't fall apart.
When we touch upon a subject or we learn a new skill, we try to learn as much as possible from watching other people online. YouTube is a great resource, and reading about it. But we don't have the time to practice a lot, so we just dive head first into it.
I want to wear this every day. To the store, to the mall, I don't care. I feel like a total badass and I want to wear nothing else.
And this makes it so that it's a very steep learning curve, and sometimes at the end of a project we're a lot better than in the beginning.
On this one I had to do a little bit of sewing. I don't do a lot of it, but I made a coat and I made a skirt, and it fits pretty well together with this, which is actually leather. It's not metal, even though I hope I fooled you. Yeah, we made a whole armor set out of leather. We just wanted to try it out, you know, because we hadn't really seen anyone make a leather armor that tried to imitate metal in that way before.
Sorry, Clyde. So we met in university, 6.5 years ago now. Yeah, we quickly realized that we have that in common, that we are very we want to make something.
And I think we're kind of lucky because you have the very technical side, like you know how to do programming and those kind of things, and then I know the drawing things, and we try to kind of combine our powers, which opens up so many possibilities.
And you have all the patience, and I have all the shortcuts as well, so that's really nice.
So you push me to get my butt moving, and then we make cool things in the end.
So we just pop it off, and now we can take out the batteries, and then change the batteries and put it back in. So it's very convenient.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Are you kidding me?
Yes!
Hey guys, I'm Hansi. Today we'll be making this overhead camera rig.
What up nerds, Martina here, and today we're gonna take this and make it into this.
We were all over the place on in terms of what we made, like...
We made like a mini fridge and a soda dispenser, very utility stuff. And then at some point, we kind of fell into place in the fantasy realm, and we've kind of just been stuck there ever since.
We've always been like looking at the television series, playing the games, you know, reading the books. Life is sometimes too much, and then it's so nice to be able to think about a world where you can escape, you can move into, and everything is just as you want it to be, you know? You can tell the stories you want. Yeah, this is our office kind of space.
Yeah.
Where we do some of our editing and a lot of the creative process, idea building. And here I also do a lot of the coding that we do for our projects. You can't buy off-the-shelf LEDs that behave like, you know, a magic glowing rune or whatever, or you want it to pulse in a certain way, or you want something to happen when you press a button. All of that is done through code. I don't think people realize how much work there is besides actually creating a project. We're running a Discord community. We have accounting we have to do. There is project planning, ordering. So that's also a big part of being creative. You have to do some of the not so fun parts to be able to do it as a living. But yeah, I'm not complaining, to be honest.
Shut up, Agera. Martina here, and welcome to my dungeon. Today I thought we could make a Harry Potter themed book nook. Now here's the plan.
I was studying history actually, and I went full-time when I finished my master's thesis. So I've been doing this full-time for 2 years, and then you
just
joined
jumped
me.
straight into Nerdforge from studying. You studied for 5 years and then, I'm not going to be a teacher. I'm going to do YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's so good. It lights up. It's a little bit tacky, but also it lights up, so it's really cool.
Yeah, and I quit my software engineering job 1.5 years ago, so we're both full-time on Nerdforge, the Nerdforge project now, which has been incredibly rewarding and so much fun, and like being able to spend 12 hours a day just doing whatever crazy stuff we come up with has been just a gift, really, that we have the deepest gratitude for all our followers who has allowed all of that. One of the things that's great being in the YouTube maker community is that there's always people to like collaborate with. So I think it was last year we made a chest for an actual fantasy movie that is produced by like another YouTuber on YouTube here in Norway. This is, I think, our only prop featured in a in a film.
I find the most inspiration when I'm not distracted, like as when we're going for a walk in the forest, or when we're on holiday in a cabin, or just having a break from especially social media. It might be cliche to say this, but when you have the break and you're kind of bored, right? A little bored. It's good.
That's true, because some of the best ideas I've had for our videos is actually in the shower.
Yes. Of course, I feel the pressure in a way to produce content. It is our job, after all, so we have to produce content to make a living. But the pressure is more on that we want to make good videos. Like we want to tell a good story and make a good product.
When you try to make something, most likely everything's gonna go wrong at some point. And just to be able to show that and that you can still pull through, I think that has some sort of value.
From masterpiece to disaster piece. I have epoxy all over the desk, all over the floor again. So let's do the pour one more time.
You know, it's fun to try new things and to experiment. Like, how are you supposed to know if you like doing something if you don't try it?
Finally finished. The relief of finishing such a huge project is just indescribable.
It's challenging us, and it's the potential like reward is this super awesome result. Then you can bet your ass that's gonna be a video.